It's November the 14th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty. And I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. There are presently 74 listings. That's down 2 from last week, so it's been slowly drifting down. Kind of normal for this time of the listing season. Just listed in the Riviera, 1535 Umeo for $14 million. Now, Umeo is a sneaky little street at the top of the Riviera, at the top of Capri almost, where Capri meets Casale. And it rims towards the canyon, so it has really nice canyon views, and sometimes a little glimpses of ocean. Now, this is a 2006 modern style, about 8,650 square feet on a 25K lot. Now, not all of that's flat, so it does have a nice home theater and a wine cellar and a sports court and a pool and lots of outdoor entertaining. So, it's kind of interesting. It's a nice offering in the Riviera. Just listed above the Village, 1324 Monument Street for $7,950,000. This is a 2021 Cape Cod style, and it's 5,300 square feet on a 7,000 square foot lot. It does have really nice views and a pool, and you can stroll right down to the Village and have pasta d'angelini. Just listed in Sunset Mesa, 3437 Cloudcroft for $2,970,000. It's a mid-century, like all of those Sunset Mesa houses, or what I like to call Malibu, or Palisades up there, because it is actually Malibu, but it lives like the Palisades. Now this house has varying updates, so some of it's newer, some of it's got a little more dated update look, so you got a little variety going on there. 2564 square feet, 11K lot, not all that's flat. You don't really get views here, but you're a nice quiet location. Just listed in the Village Bluffs, 817 Radcliffe for $3 million. Now this is a mid-century kind of, I don't know, it's got kind of a little bit of a country English thing or something going on, traditional. So it was redone probably in the 70s. It's 3,400 square feet on a 9,200 square foot lot, so statistically it's a fabulous value. The problem is it's a little bit of a busy location, but it does have great trees and a great lot. But if you want to be close to the high school, you're there, okay? Just sold in Rustic Canyon, 657 High Tree, sold for $4.1 million. It was on the market for 65 days. It's a mid-century, 2,400 square feet on a 10,300 lot, 10,300 lot, great lot. Beautiful trees on this property. Did need some work. I do like High Tree. It's a cool little hideaway street in one of my favorite locations, Rustic Canyon. Just sold in Santa Monica Canyon, also one of my favorite locations, 541 Stassi Lane, sold for $10.7 million. Wow. This is a 2019 Ray Cappy, and it's a really cool like glass and steel architectural. This is one of Cappy's last projects, probably, he's passed, but he was famous for, wooden glass or steel and glass. 5,450 square feet, 9,900 square foot lot, great views across the canyon. It had a pool, it had a sports court. I liked it. It was very striking steel and glass. Just sold in the Huntington Palisades, 501 Toyota, sold for $8.1 million, 100 over the ask. Now, don't be fooled by that, because it actually started for $9.5 million in March of 24. So then it went down to 8.8, then it went down to 7,995, and then it sold for 8.1. So it just shows proper pricing will get you action. So this was a 2006 East Coast traditional, 5,800 square feet on a 9,900 square foot lot. Very solid, it's substantial, classic feeling, traditional, a lot of nice details in it. So really the right fit for the Huntington. I did like it. I like that. Just sold in the Highlands, off market, by the way, 16716 Via La Costa for $4,380,000. 1998, country French, 4750 square feet on a 13.7 lot. So that's coming in at $920 a foot. I like that value. It is in a gated community, does have views. Just sold in Marquez, Knolls, 676 Via de la Paz. Sorry, that's not Via de la Paz. It's Via Santa Ynez, I should say. Now that's sold for $4 million, close to $4 million. It was a very unique mid-century. Had a very kind of Zen thing going on, kind of retreat backyard, kind of like a Japanese tea house, guest house. Kind of cool, but kind of limited in its appeal to people. And it sold previously for 4.3, just like a year ago. So, and then they did some work to it. So this kind of sold a little under what they had in it. So somebody got a great buy, I'd say. Just sold on Bienvenida, 652 Bienvenida, sold for $3.2 million, a mid-century traditional 1750 square feet on a 7,100 square foot lot. Now this was redone with designer, quality. It had like Arabiscato marble and Ansax tile and Zaliga tile, like a lot of really cool designery things in it that really elevated it. So that's why it sold. It's only 1750 square feet, but it's sold over the ask. And just sold in the Village Bluffs, 15230 French Street for $3.5 million. This was really a land play. The house will most likely be torn down. It's 6,600 square feet. First time this was on the market in 50 years. And, it's kind of cool because you can stroll right around to the bluffs. You can stroll down to the new park. You can stroll into the village. Nice location. Somebody's going to build a nice house there. And last but not least, just sold in the Village Bluff, 604 Haverford for $3 million. That was $150 over the ask. This was definitely a land play as well. Good size lot, 10,350 square feet. Kind of terraced up the hill a little bit to a back alley. Somebody's going to build a nice house there, and they'll probably end up with some views. I hope this information has been helpful to you. And if you're looking to find your perfect house, I see more property than probably anybody in the Palisades. Or if you're thinking of selling, like we just said, there aren't that many listings coming on the market right now, so you can not have the competition. If you price it right, you'll get it sold. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.